Go ahead.
Good morning, boys and girls. I'm waiting for you to either say good morning, Miss A, or good morning, Miss Albritton. It is so exciting to be here with you again. I have missed you. As you can see, I'm sitting in my library spot in the library. I am hoping that everyone is doing very well. Boys and girls, you know, Miss Albritton might look a little different because right now during this time, I'm not wearing any makeup. Isn't that, you might see people that look a little different right now. They might be wearing a mask. They might have gloves on. And that's okay. Everybody's trying to do everything that they can do to help us get back to school soon. Today, I'm going to start reading stories to you, and we're going to post them so that your teachers can show them to you. Are you ready to listen? Today, I'm going to read Dewey, There's a Cat in the Library. This is a nonfiction picture book. This is a story of a real cat that came to live in a public library. Are you ready to listen? The author is Vicki Myron and Brett Witter, and it's illustrated by Steve James. And the publisher, I have to look on the page, the publisher is Little Brown Books. Here we go. Every night, people left books in the library return of the small town library of Spencer, Iowa. Funny books, big books, truck books, pig books. They left them all. But one night, on the coldest night of the year, someone left a strange surprise, a tiny kitten. When Vicki, the librarian, found him the next morning, the kitten was cold and scared and very, very dirty. Vicki took one look and decided to give him a warm bath. The kitten went into the sink, brown and crying, but he came out orange and purring. I'm going to keep you, said Vicki, who already loved him. We'll name you Dewey, Read More Books. You can live here and be our library cat. But Dewey had no idea what it meant to be a library cat. So he did what all kittens do. He played. He lounged on the newspaper, rode the book cart, and knocked pens to the floor. He goofed around with Marty Mouse, snooped in every open drawer, and always found at least one rubber band. But what Dewey loved most of all was people. Tall ones, round ones, quiet ones, loud ones, the little ones, like you, however, surprised him, and not always in a good way. Look, Nathan, said his mommy, there's a cat in the library. Nathan bent down and said, hi, hooey, dooey, yooks. No, said his sister Hannah. It's Dewey, Read More Books. Dewey squirmed. The boy was petting him in the wrong direction. Dewey loved to be petted, but he hated being petted in the wrong direction. Dewey was licking his fur back into place when he heard a strange noise. Wah! Dewey's ear, and he looked around. Wah! Wah! Dewey sprang to attention and crept really slowly
Miss
toward
A,
the sound. Yes.
one sec. I think I can't hear you, so make sure that the book is not covering your face.
Okay.
I think that's a problem. Okay, continue. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm going to read this page again, boys and girls. Are you ready? Wah! Dewey sprang to attention and crept really slowly toward the sound. Surprise! The little people, Dewey discovered, came in tiny sizes too. And they loved to giggle and grab and pull and coo. Babies are wonderful, Dewey thought. Cute and smell-licious too. A few days later, Dewey went exploring and discovered in a secret room the most exciting thing he had ever seen. Children's Story Hour. Wowsy whiskers, this looks fun, Dewey thought, as he pushed into the room with his nose. Someone shouted, "There's a cat in the library!" Dewey froze. It was quiet for 1 minute. Then everything went wild. And the next thing Dewey knew, he was being carried upside down. Oh my, Dewey thought, what should I do now? Late that night, Dewey talked to his friend, Marty Mouse. The library is a wonderful place, Dewey said, but I'm tired of being pulled and poked and carried upside down. I'm not just a cat in a library. I'm a library cat. A library cat helps people, I think, and I lost my place, and I'm 92% convinced that that's the reason I'm around. Marty Mouse didn't say anything. I'm going to do it, Dewey said. I'm going to help people. And he felt so happy that he threw Marty Mouse into the air, kicked him with his back legs, then slept on him like a pillow. The next morning, when the first people arrived, Dewey was waiting to greet them right by the front door. All morning, Dewey acted like a library cat. He read with the mommies and the grandmas. He helped the daddies work. He even shelved books with the library clerk. When he saw little Nathan, he turned a circle and a half so the boy could pet his back from his head down to his tail. The right direction to pet a cat. I'm glad we're friends, Dewey Louie, Nathan said. Dewey smiled at that. By lunchtime, Dewey was worn out. So he found a good box. First, he put his front paws inside, then his belly. He squished his back end down, wiggled around until he was all the way in and closed it. There's an orange muffin in the library, a girl giggled. Do you think Dewey looks like an orange muffin? But just as Dewey was about to drift off to sleep into sweet kitten dreams, he heard a heavy sigh. His eyes popped open and he saw a girl on the other side of the library. A sad little girl, reading very quietly all by herself. He climbed up close and stared at her. She looked the other way. He sniffed her hand. She wouldn't play. He knocked her mittens on the floor. She let them stay. Then he saw her jacket and had his best idea yet. I wonder what his idea is. There's an ellipsis, a dot, dot, dot. That means I have to do what, boys and girls? Turn the page, that's right. Silly always works. I'll be a silly cat today. The girl stared at Dewey. You look like a fuzzy hot dog in a purple bun, she said. And then she surprised him. She laughed right out loud. I love you, Dewey. Read more books, the girl whispered as Dewey nestled into her lap and began to purr. This is it, Dewey thought. This is why I'm a real library cat, and it feels great. No, it felt better than great. It felt perfect. The end. Boys and girls, this is a green level AR book, and everybody can take this test, the AR test. It is an AR book. Excuse my hair. And I just want to let you know, I hope you take the AR test. Miss Albritton will be back, and we'll be reading more stories as time goes on. I love meeting with you again, and I can't wait till we're all together sitting on the carpet. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Do you want to share with them that you can take AR tests at home? Do you want to let them know?
I can do that, yeah.
Do you want to make another meeting or go ahead and tell them how to do it now?
Okay. Boys and girls, Ms. Taylor reminded me that I'm not sure all of you are aware, but you can go into ClassLink on your computer and go into Renaissance and take AR tests at home now. We didn't used to be able to do that, but during this time, they have opened it up so that we can all take AR tests at home. When you log into ClassLink, you click on Renaissance and click on Take an AR Test. You shouldn't have to log in because you've already logged into ClassLink. All right, that's the way Miss Albritton wants you to take your AR test, is through ClassLink. If you have any troubles, you can email me at Sean.
Hold on 1 second.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shawn, SHAWN, dot Albritton, ALBRITTON, at polk-fl.net. If you have any questions about getting into AR, let me know, parents, or call the technology help desk that has been shared with you by your teachers. I look forward to seeing you soon. And I want you to have a really good week. I want to know what you're reading. Bye. Yay.
Bye. I'm gonna